a lot about Anthony Davis and just how significant he is in the Lakers' chances of winning a championship. And at least for last night, it was good news. 42 points, and he asserted himself, and he was dominant. And Jackie Mack was talking a lot this morning with us here about the number of foul shots that he has been taking, averaging almost 14 free throws a game since they've come back. What are you seeing from Anthony Davis now, and what does he need to be for the Lakers to win it this year?
Well, I'm seeing an elevated level of aggression, and he deserves props for that. We all know he's one of the top 5 players on the planet. He's the real deal. But in the same breath, it's a little bit easier to do that against the Utah Jazz than it's going to be to do that against the Los Angeles Clippers. And I repeatedly said this. It's not about the points that he scores, because he's going to do that against anybody. It's how he does it that's going to tell the story. The more aggressive you are, particularly attacking the basket, the more you'll be able to neutralize what they're going to throw at you defensively. I'm talking about a team like the Los Angeles Clippers or the Houston Rockets, who are anticipated to be one of the teams standing in their way. We got to throw Denver into the equation as well with the Joker. You've got to attack. You've got to make sure you get these people in foul trouble. You've got to assist in doing to them what they plan on doing to you if you're Anthony Davis, and that is wear you down. When I spoke to the Clippers at the beginning of the season, again, they acknowledged he's one of the top 5 players in the world. They said he's the real deal. Here's the flip side. If we get physical with him and get him to resort to shooting jump shots and what have you, that leaves us fresh in the fourth quarter. We're devoid of foul trouble, and we can really amp it up with no concerns whatsoever, because we'll be fresh and able to go up against them. So Anthony Davis heard those words. Anthony Davis knows that. He came off First Take and acknowledged that he heard those things, and he's got to make sure that he's ready to offset that by being in complete attack mode. And then remember, the loss, and I've got to give props to my man Jalen Rose here, because with the minute Avery Bradley elected not to join the Lakers for the restart of this NBA season, the bottom line is you've got an elite on-ball defender that's been taken away from you. And what we saw last night against the Utah Jazz was Donovan Mitchell being able to get where he wanted, when he wanted to. And that's a problem. You don't want that to happen to you if you're the Los Angeles Lakers. So you're going to need to amp up your defensive prowess as well. Anthony Davis could do it on the front court, plus he has the quickness and athleticism to get out and defend perimeter players, but he's going to need help. And not having Avery Bradley there and not having Rajon Rondo there is definitely huge blows to the Los Angeles Lakers. So I'll keep my eyes on that, and it's going to call for Anthony Davis to be that much more aggressive to offset those losses.
Now, he feels like the most important player in the Western Conference. Lakers, by the way, clinched the 1 seed last night.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.